Welcome, everyone. We just did the settings, and I'm about to start playing AoE 4. This is a stress test, as you can see by the thing that's through the map. Don't worry, in the real game, you can remove the technical stress test with just $15 in the shop subscription, of course. I'm joking. But so far, this is how the game looks like, right? So there's level up, you reach level 1, so there's going to be some kind of leveling system, which is something that a lot of battle royales do, where you got levels, maybe you learn skins, maybe you learn, I don't know, UI skins, I have no idea. There's daily quests. Yeah, it reminds me of the corner thing, that's right. So the interesting thing is there are daily quests. Now daily quests again are very popular in card games, very popular in battle royale games, but RTS games not so much. So that's kind of cool. I'm interested in what they do with it. Oh, technical is freezing up. I'm curious what they do with that. Notifications. There was a problem connecting to the services. All right, we'll see if that's a problem or not. But the thing looks cool. I kind of like it. I like how it looks. I like the thing in the background. On community tab, there's a bunch of cool things as well that I like what I'm saying, right? There's a little YouTube link. Where does this actually take you? Oh shit, I just opened it like 10 times. It takes you to their main YouTube page. This has some potential. I know this is not the gameplay, but I'm very curious about this and very interested about this. So this is their social medias, which is like, it should be maybe smaller. Like once someone follows their YouTube channel on Twitter, you don't need it there every day, right? But I would love if they, had tournaments here where you can click and watch like CSGO does. So I think that's cool. I would love if they featured streamers on this. I would love if they featured people's YouTube channels on this. So I think this is great if they do something with it. If it's just going to be like this forever, they might as well remove it. But looks nice. Customer support right there. And then we have Learn right here, which I don't really know what it is. Friends. I don't actually know how the chat system works because I have no friends. Can I close this? Okay, perfect. So Learn. So one thing I want to give compliments, and this is something that Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition did the best out of any RTS game. Every game has tutorials, right? And something we can all agree on, every game's tutorials are dog shit. They're terrible, they're useless, and they are literally like, oh, look in front of you. There's a keyboard and a mouse. Press left mouse button on your mouse to select a unit. Wow. Now press right click to move your... It's like, no shit, dude. Every game works like that. Like, that's not a tutorial, right? But AoE 2 DE had actual builds in the game. And I don't mean like a build where it's shit, right? Like that's gonna set you up for failure in multiplayer. The training tutorial builds in AoE 2 DE were actually competitive ladder builds. Were they the best builds that top pro gamers use? Maybe not. But I played those quite a bit in AoE 2 and I thought they were great. So, yeah, people who never owned a computer need it, right? So, I'm not sure if this is the same tutorial. I'm going to play it now, see what it's all about. Intro tutorial, explore tech trees for all civilizations. Okay, so this is basically what every Age of Empires game has. You select a civilization and then you can see, what tech they get in which age and so on and so forth. So this is, something they've always had. English difficulty 1 out of 3. Chinese 3 out of 3. Holy Roman Empire 2 out of 3. And Abbasid Dynasty has 2 out of 3. Alright. Oh, I can just change them here. And here, for you guys that are from StarCraft, basically in Age of Empires, there's a lot of civilizations. Don't know how many they're going to end up with. But each civilization has certain bonuses, certain units, certain techs they can go for that other civs cannot. So you can see on the side, which there's quite a bit of detailed stuff. Now seeing this, English, seeing there's so many bonuses makes me think that there will not be that many civilizations, because in AoE 2 DE there are not that many bonuses. There's only like 3-4 different things per civ, but here there's many more, which I don't think they're trying to make the game more complicated. I think there's just going to be less civs based off of this. I have no, back info, so I might be completely wrong, but it's just what I'm thinking. I'm not gonna look into it too much because whatever. Let's do the tutorial, intro tutorial, learn the basics. All right, let's do it. The civs feel a lot more unique now than they do in AoE 2. They're doing 8 civs. Yeah, there you go. I'm not sure what's better, actually. I mean, I kind of like the idea of a lot of civs, but I gotta say, someone that streams StarCraft 2 mainly, when I started playing AoE 2 DE, I felt a little bit overwhelmed with how many civs there were. And it felt like I can never learn all of them, because there's just so many. I would love if Age of Empires 4 started with 4 civs and then slowly put in more civs in, so that people can learn the 4 and then expand their knowledge. Would you do a YouTube video about AoE 4? Maybe, yeah. Probably. I don't know. We'll see. This technical stress test, like, does it actually need to be in the middle of the screen?
Driven from their homes by armed invaders, a few hardy refugees faced the prospect of starting again. They would found a new village deep in the countryside.
So, from me today, by the way, you're gonna get my full opinion on graphics,
With a new settlement
units.
established, the first priority was locating a reliable food source. The simplest source was gathering from nature.
So I'm gonna give you guys my full opinion, from graphics to gameplay to everything, right? Instantly, what I like and don't like is the rally point. I think this thing is cool. I think it stays on too long, so if you click too many times, it kind of clogs the screen a little bit. Left and drag around multiple units to select them. Amazing. Okay, control groups are on the left, which you guys can see. The game, it feels a little bit zoomed in. Can I not zoom out more? I can't zoom out more. The game feels a bit too zoomed in. Like the town center takes so much of my screen. It's too zoomed in. Later will be a pain.
With a healthy supply of food, the village could start to grow. To do so, it would need more hands to share the work.
Oh, and you can see control groups above the stuff. I think that's cool. Oh, and above the workers. That's cool. I like that. I think that's something that something I never thought of, but I think is cool, and I would love if like StarCraft 2 had something like that. Produce 5 additional villagers from the town center. I like the I like the rally point, but it's also too distracting. So I'm kind of torn on it. Why can't I? So I don't know if this is bugged, but I'm spamming the town hall center key. Look, and it's not taking me to it. I don't know if it's a bug or not, but in every RTS game when you have a control groups and you double tap it, it should lead you to it. Look, it leads me to it. But then sometimes, look, I'm spamming, nothing happens. So I don't know if that's a bug or what, but it seems like it is a bug. Alright. Yeah, it seems like it is a bug. Objective completed. I love the graphics on the little tooltips that show up.
To the growing village's needs. First, they would build a mill near their food source, so villagers could drop off gathered berries more easily.
All right. Build a mill. Why is there no hotkey for this? I'll have to do Q and then... I have to do a Q and then W. Alright. So far, the graphics... I saw some of the gameplay things that came out. I thought the graphics
Next,
on the terrain, on the water,
wood to build with.
and I thought the buildings looked great. The units look really weird. I'll say that, and you guys will see when the actual units come out. I think they just look fucking weird. Sorry, my dog's barking. So I muted a little bit. I'm supply block, but I don't have the option to build a house. So my resources are at the bottom. The bottom right is the minimap. Okay, so I'm assuming it's gonna be build a lumber mill.
The growing community now had a steady supply of lumber. To make wood collection easier, villagers could erect a lumber camp near the forest.
Don't worry, I'll erect it. What? How the f... Somehow I managed to put the villagers inside. Alright, we're erecting. I mean, this is the first tutorial. It is a little bit slow.
Thanks to the camp, villagers no longer needed to travel as far to drop off lumber.
I personally
The
like...
village now required additional houses to support its growing population.
I personally like when RTS games give you a little bit more freedom. Like, gather 100 food, build a lumber mill, gather 100 wood, build 3 houses. So then you can do all at the same time. I don't like when it's like point A to point B to point C. Alright. I don't like the fucking bell on the main building, I gotta say that. That needs to go.
With additional housing in place, even more villagers could join the workforce.
Yeah, the bell
But
needs
a
to go.
populous village
Listen,
would soon exhaust the natural food sources.
the bell needs to go
To grow,
now.
the community needed dedicated farms.
It ain't gonna work for us. By the way, guys, I'm not like here to be like, this tutorial shit. Like, I'm just saying my preference. I understand like why they're doing it, and I understand why it's needed, like for the new players and all that. I'm just saying, I personally prefer when the tutorials are a little bit more open, right? That's all. I don't mean to be like, this is, you know, I'm not gonna play the game because of this. Explore the wilderness.
Further growth required knowing the countryside and finding more resources. For that, communities employed scouts.
Oh. I was supposed to make a scout. I just started scouting with my workers.
Able to move quickly and see great distances, scouts were key to discovering new resources. The most important thing for a scout to locate was a ready source of gold.
So the queue from the units is in the bottom left. It's a little bit too small. Bro, this bell is killing me.
To prevent having to haul ore large distances, expanding communities would establish a mining camp near the source of gold.
sir. Ridende. Forwarda. Asteriende. Ridra. Yeah, yeah. Forward.
Alright. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I think the graphics on the terrain, I think the trees and stuff looks really pretty. The water looks really good.
A well-placed camp ensured efficient gold mining.
But the units do look a little bit wonky. So I'll say that.
With a good supply of gold, the village was becoming a large town.
Advance to Feudal Age.
The signpost of this growth would be the construction of a large landmark.
Build a landmark. Huh. So I select a worker, and then Abbey of Kings. Heals all nearby units out of combat. We'll do it here in case I'm gonna fight enemy, you know.
Hey, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, where's my supply? Oh, it's in the bottom. Okay, I'm not gonna get supply blocked anytime soon.
Ridra. Yes, sir. Forward.
Okay, so I'm teching up. It shows how many workers are building. Alright, teching up. So teching up is not from the main building anymore. Advance to Feudal Age.
With the landmark in place, the once sleepy village announced itself as a thriving feudal township.
I'm thriving.
The townsfolk had been driven from their homes before, however. This time, they would defend themselves.
Learn to use spearmen.
The first step would be constructing a barracks for infantry. Once it had a barracks, the town could establish a standing force of soldiers. Simple infantrymen armed with spears were a common choice for these militias.
I need to change something before my brain connects this. Can I not change? Can I not change specific building keys? No? Okay, this needs to be B. BB is gonna be my supply, which I don't like, but it is what it is. And then A needs to be F, and then F is gonna be A. It's very uncomfortable to build farms with QA. QE. Okay, let's go with that. Oh, that feels way better. BF for farms. That feels good. Oh, but now my fucking villagers are building on B because of grid hotkeys. I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna add normal hotkeys, right? So you can change it to however you want. Spearman costs 60 food, 20 wood.
Asteriende. Vatshule Beotungan. Yes, sir.
Rider Yaru. What better sport? Hira Järva. Orka better skrifta.
Yes, sir. Each of them.
Hej sir. Yes, Järviga. Look at movement. Hira Neon. What's third face, eh? Hira Neon. Hey sir. Look at movement.
Left click. You need more
The
population
town
capacity.
now had a militia and could look to reclaim the lands lost to invasion.
Hey sir. Look at movement. Rina. Hira.
The invaders had blocked the road north with a stout palisade. Although spears were of little use against these walls, the militia could burn down the obstacle with torches.
Attack move is on F? Lol. Because I changed the grid hotkey. Oh god.
Bettest kista. Fort Berat on white. What's in Frankensod? Yes, Järviga.
That's interesting.
Järva. Fort Gangar. Yes, sir.
With the road open, the militia could now reclaim their lands in the north.
Hira Neon.
First, the spearmen had to deal with a lone sentry.
The walls getting destroyed looks really cool. This is what I mean. The units look cartoonish, while everything else looks
Advancing
hyper-realistic.
aggressively, the militia eliminated the enemy sentry. The invaders had a small cavalry camp guarding the road, but the militia was ready to attack.
Alright.
Järva. Järviga.
The unit movement seems fine. As in, the units are actually having to try to find a point to attack. So the unit movement seems fine. It looks a bit weird, and
Spears were highly effective
they don't
against
look
cavalry,
good
allowing
visually.
the militia to win the day. All that remained
But I
was
guess
to
we're
destroy
also-
the invaders' stables.
I guess we're also past the era of like units attacking with spears into buildings and buildings
invaders'
burning. They're
cavalry
actually
post was
throwing
destroyed.
stuff.
But other enemy positions awaited further up the road. Hostile archers defended the next camp, which would put spearmen at a disadvantage. Archers
All right, let's leave.
And moved on.
What's gonna happen is
range itself.
it's gonna tell me to build archer camp, and it's gonna tell, oh, archers are good against infantry, and so on and so forth. So, what do you think of the game so far? I think it's very similar to Age of Empires 2, in my
How many
experience.
potatoes is a lot of potatoes?
I think that it's not as smooth. Like there's a lot of, you know. I'll just go English again. It's very. The units feel clunkier than AOE 2. There's obviously FPS issues, which I'm hoping they're gonna fix. I mean, if they don't fix it, then then the game's gonna insta-fit. I gotta say, the way the units move, I like better than AoE 2. The units move more like StarCraft than they do AoE 2. AoE 2 has some like weird movement where you try to move the units, they like stack and then they move. I felt that in AoE 4 it's easier to stutter step micro. So, I don't know. I mean, I just played one game, so I can't say too much, but... I like the little change where the goats or sheeps, whatever they are following your scout. I think that's kind of neat. It's just a little cute little change, you know? So this is a one-on-one, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Amra? Yaru?
I don't even know what my macro goal should be like. Like, what? How many units on food? How many units on wood?
Forward.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Elsa? Yes, sir. Leader.
Trade post? Oh, so that you can trade in one-on-ones.
Forward. Yeah. Elsa? Yeah. Each para. Yeah. Leader. Yeah, herende. Elsa? Kort leech.
It's kind of cool, I guess.
Yaru. Elsa?
Wait, why did that goat just speed up like crazy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, they're much slower when there's nothing escorting them.
Go and get it.
I'll do 5 on gold. I don't really know how many I need. Okay, so come here, goats. Yeah, so you're supposed to like escort the goats, I guess? Which is kind of interesting. I like it.
Stream sponsor.
Yes, sir.
I know you ran out of Coca-Colas.
Thank you, women. They're actually in the bottom part.
Oh. Okay, let's just pretend you ran out of Coca-Colas.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh my god, you stole my sheep. I don't like that I can't see the score thing. I thought the score thing in AoE 2 is really cool. Like, you can kind of see how far ahead / behind you are. I think it's actually worth, if you're playing one-on-one, to research the maybe research the animal gathering. At least I think it's worth. I might be wrong, but gonna start being aggressive. I'm gonna build a couple of long wheelmen and try to harass a little bit. Not sure how successful it's gonna be, but we'll try.
Vorräder hier. Ridende und. Rid.
Leoda Häsa.
Vad här? Ich will a riddar. Hästens kommande. Ich will a do hit.
What is it? Questo hala? That's surely biotic, friend.
Vad här, sir? Ridende no. Vorräder.
Yeah, we quit. No.
Don't say that.
My wood income is really shit. Yeah, I should have definitely gotten the upgrade for villager gathering faster from animals, because there's a bunch of animals that I can go and get it from. I don't know if the meta is the same as AoE 2 where you wall off quickly or not. Wait, I can build a town center right now?
What här?
In Second Age. How does this work? Can I not fully wall? That's unique to England? Oh, okay.
Off with that. Eat your work. Bet the team. Leoda, Hersa. And your work. Don't get they know. No, your last. Yeah, way we get that cometh off. Herlas, their fence, Herlas. Here's upper. Ujiende. Good. Back yet, Yerwa. Let us gone. Yeah, way we get that. Yarwa, you are. Bakiet Yedida here. Nu, your last.
Yes, sir. Brande you. Gadriende wudu.
Yeah, we are. Dida hit.
Vorräder hier. Vad här, sir?
Estes comete.
Riddare jar. Ich.
Leoda.
Ridende ut.
Strelbord. Hold still here. Strelbordan. Abuga. Yes. Strelbordan. Yerwa. Heragon got no way. Strelbord. What for fate? Yeah, Strelbordan. On Styria. Strelbordan.
Where's my wood income so fucking bad?
Strelbordan. Yeah. Each will pay itself in there. Abuga, Strelbordan. Estes comende. Off with that. That's Swa, Shekende. Bully ende Hesum. Strelbordan, better. Here's upper. Yeah. Strelbordan, Yerwa. Yarwa, Hiowala. And you want off each a guy. Here, Wendy off. Abuga, Strelbordan. Heragonga. Estes comende. Strelbordan, Yerwa.
What här, sir? Ich willa. Riderai, parende nu.
Yeah, on styria. Sträl bara. Yeah, we are. Hästes kommende. Eat your worker. Yeah, we are. God, sträl bara. Ik willa. Sträla, fuse. Abuga, sträl bara. Hotlecha! Fully in the hesum! Yes, sir! Vida hit! On styria, strelboran! Hotlecha! Paragongat on way! Abuga, strelboran! Strelboran! Better! Yeah, Iquilla! Hotlecha!
What the?
Get us over on the strel! On styria, strelboran! Ik wil het doen. Abuga, strelboran! Strelboran, yes!
Fearless here.
Yes, sir. Where's the holler?
That's fearless here. Each you say,
And you work it. Strelboran, better. Hästes kommer. It's a demon. It's Timberthane. Strelboran, järva. Strelboran, see this? Where's the holler? Yeah. Strel, Paragon Gaton way. Abuga, Strelboran. Vero death man. Yeah, we are. Gat.
yeah. It will a ridan.
Yarway. Strelboran,
Okay, what can I go for? Market. Is that the only market on the map? No, there's another one.
On Harassment.
Each a worker. Yarway, yeah. Each a willa. Stealth ending. Yaru to here. Each you say, yes, sir. Hastas commende. Each timber theos.
What's the faith? Strelboran.
Forward and here. Parende nu.
Yeah, we are.
Yarway, yeah. On Petra. Yes, sir. Where's the holler?
Abuga, yeah, Kutlich.
Cheers. Soon are. Each a work.
Strelboran.
Yaru to work.
Dresset, ja.
Stay off yard to Hestes soon, though.
Hästes en on.
Yare to done some worker. Rende sewer hat.
Yeah.
Harken us off. We'll do that now.
Hästes.
See they to worker. If ham on seat to Hestes, see they to fair and
Dresset, ja. Över det ja. Fjärde, Hästes. Hästes en slipperlig.
with the shully, it will a bear.
Hästes kommer
I
arven.
got monastery.
Post it down. It kill Bill.
Sitta Hästes. Dresset, ja, arven. Harken det alla.
See they to worker.
Hästes.
The upgrades for economy.
What needed beyond
Average, I think they lift them.
Hästes kom. Sitta to work. Hästes for this reading. Swing. Fjärde, Hästes. Sitta Hästes. Hey, över det ja. Attended. Oj, sin fjärde. Jag rated done some. Yeah. So it.
See to Hestes.
Hästes en on båda. Sue sig het. Boon får sig av. Hästes cometh up. Harken det. Sitta Hästes. Ekelbildi där för dig. Dresset, ja, arvejmen.
25. I need more on gold.
Fjärde, Hästes. What needed beyond dog? No Hästes en on, Sukas. Dresset, ja, arvejmen.
I don't know what these things are. I don't know what they do exactly. I'll move my camera, by the way, next time I stream. Because after this I gotta go do some StarCraft stuff. But I do want to play more AoE 4. I think it's fun.
Give them
Arrangeth, readers. Hey, every chat, intended.
Readers, be ready for Hestes. Born for the...
Tunfolk, as soon as they'll move.
Harken a thala. See they to work. See to Hestes, it ain't they thing Hester.
What needeth beyond double?
I think they list.
Arrangeth, readers, see take the reading. Half a head, readers. Who taught it? He'll do that. Arrangeth, rest, readers, Festus better. Readers, he ready for Hestes. Readers, he set on ready. Spoon for the arrow. Let us read it. Statter. Readers, be ready for...
Harkeneth, Arler.
Arita.
Every charm, intended.
Arrangeth, reader. Spoon for the arrow. Redendi ronka, statteren. And see. Readers, he ready for Hestes.
Building up.
Readers, Hestes come. Hestes come. Hours come. Readers, is...
Skelsa, you ready to read it? Bay off your...
Every chat.
Where have...
Arrangeth, reader. He'll do that.
Hark one.
Readers, he sets on the other Hestes. Readers, he redendi ronka, statteren. Readers, he set on ready. Readers, he set on each phone for the arm. Each following for the arm. Well, Feodor. Readers, he set on ready. Arranger.
We haven't steady beyond.
Readers, he set on all trade and no. It's moon that will be Hestes. Readers,
Hey, every chat. Intended.
readers,
One leaders, lead to Hestes. Then they that read the note.
This shooter do they make.
Arranger.
Harken a thala.
Intended to... Brendes to ahead.
Be a guard to Hestes. To see they to work.
Readers, he set on ready. Spoon for
See to Hester. Do that, every chat.
readers, he ready for...
Every chat. He can do that now. Ekel host hit on.
Ikill happy that to...
Arranger, reader, breaker. Readers, he'll do that. Let us read it. Statter. Readers, he set on ready. Club. Who has this, perhaps?
See they to work.
Spoon for the readers. Festus better. That will bail door.
See they to work.
Intent.
See to Hester.
Readers, he ready.
Go and
me duty. Who said so?
You're ready to done some harken a thala.
Spoon for the off. Each following Hesters.
You're ready to jam it. Building. Where is it?
Readers, he set on ready.
What needed?
Every charm, intended.
Always commended! Readers, Festus better. Arranger. Readers, Kiera Hestes. Spoon for Redende Ronka, Stackeren.
See to Hestes.
What needeth work? See they to... Yay, see to Hestes. Currently, Stareth Uta every chan. Hold it.
Arranger. Readers.
Harkeneth Aller. Where have said Bayona?
Readers, he set.
Every charm and tender.
Freckes, Quarum, Sir. Claude, this is for an
Every charm. I think they listen.
Estes for intended. Ut redende
What
nu.
needed beyond done? Hey, every chat. Every chat. Intended. Harken a thala. You go build it that for that.
No Hestes anon, Chulkes. Claude,
See to Hestes.
on we tap. Hestes for Ala here. Arranger. Pour on them, Well, what will... Yes, sir. Is here. Reader is he killed him. Seat it. Boon of Utridende no.
Elden God, seek the Hestes.
Arroja.
Boon to him.
Hestes and Oriende. Hestes.
Alidas, litters me way.
Reader is food for Gordy Red. Pierre has it can they do. Hestes
Kom in, Hester. That will be done.
Hestes. Ja, Hestes kommer att Arway med. Alla svitte. Addition. Pushet av Arway. Addition is me on order. Nitas.
You ready for the next work, Herab? Yeah. Away, men! When Moonen be Yara! Arita, equal to Suet the commander.
Pushet Arway man. Here has
Marinouta at ons, and night after nest. You ready for Hestes?
Each for gold, poggers. Done that.
I be there. Arway man. Pura Hestes.
And the rest are for this ruin. Ready to go? He bore away that this is the building. Building way.
Arway man. Yet an heir to Hestes. Arway.
Commanded. Be fetched, left the path.
Okay, what is this relic?
Eagle steer it.
It looks like a place in a religious building to generate gold. Okay.
Way moon. Nitas. Nitas. In good battle no. Forth there. Where Nitas are ready for stir.
Hearken, you alla.
Hearken all. Hestes are coming.
Arita every chap. Intendant.
Nitas. Ursason is first.
Ready to go on. Hearken, Baron Uta at Onster. Ne daft Ness. It will be Nantis. Hearken, where haven't
Intended. Hestes are coming.
your will is me.
Nitas, you ready for come on? John, questions.
Intendant.
Nitas, you ready for come on?
Hearken all. Hestes are
Hearken, Baron.
intended. Rita every John Ferranuta. If you'll fall in the Hestes. Yeah, doing hit it on. I having an end. Let us Ferranuta.
If I can cut this off, you can't trade for gold.
Sometimes. And servant we don't know.
The way shall feed the dead bay.
Nitas, fuse it for glory.
Way are the way.
Nitas, Ursason is fair. Nitas,
Villain, be ready.
Elijah shall obey.
a koye tolken Arway man. It can fall. Where Nitas are ready for stir.
Hearken, Ferranuta at Onsen.
Way are the waiting for the hat.
We having an end. Let us
Nitas,
way shall feed the dead.
it is team. Nitas. Ut 3 and 4.
A steering ahead.
Wait, are relics just generating gold?
We are the waiting for. Yeah. Yield the yet and we. Anita. Elaine, Seeker, Folia.
Nitas, you ready for commanders? Nitas, you ready for commanders?
Commandant, men. A steering ahead.
Well, Nitas, are you ready for Nitas? Nitas! Nitas! In good way! Nitas!
Order the one. Have a testing.
Nitas! Nitas, Nitas! Nitas, Ursi, caught me, you Nitas, you ready? Obedience is me or no? Nitas! Well, Nitas, are you ready for school? Nitas, Nitas, you ready for commander? Nitas, Nitas, team well, Nitas!
Intended.
Intendant. Ik will get this. Ik will call it Hearken, you
Well, Nitas, are you ready for commanders? It is team, Nitas! Ut! Nitas! Ursason is Nitas! Ut, read and forth! He obey, be the letter. Nitas, music on the obey, and read a forth.
So will hit bail.
One more relics.
Nitas.
Right. It is time to get things done.
Push it. I get out your gear, hardway man, for moving. Oh, Nitas. Using where Nitas. It is team. Nitas.
Commandante, ich fahre pass of niet weasels.
Where do I see relics?
Ich shall obey.
200 gold a minute.
Virtue is at effect, left the pass to a fireful leap.
Damn! They're, I don't know if they're hard to see or I'm blind, but I cannot see them on minimap. Okay, what are these sacred things though? Oh, there's one here.
Commandant men. Ich obedient to virtue.
Nitas, you ready for command?
Ich shall obey. Ich fahre pass of niet weasels. Intended. Estes are common.
Nitas, you ready for the call me duty. What shall he do? Raiding Uts Warheads.
The way shall yield equal stealing at
I'm capturing it.
Ready for stir.
Harken alla. Testers are coming. A worker.
Harken alla. Harken alla. We have it. Harken alla. Intended.
Nitas, fuse for glory.
Harken alla. Every job.
Where Nitas are they ready for stir? Nitas, Urshesor is fell. Easy at the bow!
My armor.
Nitas, Nitas, ready for command. Nothing.
What be that? It shall obey. Did you?
Nitas, Nitas! In good battle, no!
Religious site. So what the fuck does this do?
It is team, Nitas. Ut where Nitas are pricken, Shontils. And servant we don't know.
Can someone tell me what this does?
Obedience to virtue is right.
Control all the sites. Oh, destroy all enemy landmarks, build a wonder, or control all the sites. Wait, so I can just capture these and I win the game?
Obedience to virtue is
It's kind of dumb, isn't it?
Where Nitas are ni ready for Nitas. Ani hesti. Jontel Nitas, Fort Wardes.
Harken alla. Testers aren't coming. Where?
Nitas. Away men!
This guy ain't good, so I'm just gonna go kill him.
Way have a tested.
Our company will be one. Nitas, fuse for glory!
Oh, you gotta hold him for 10 minutes. Alright, alright.
Push it, Arway men.
Then I don't mind.
Hestes. Come we to fit the road, Focus.
Building to put an upper.
Where Nitas are ni ready for school?
yeah.
Hark intended.
Nitas! Urshesor is fed. Nitas! Nitas, we do that. Where Nitas are me weapon up.
Alright, I mean, macro's a bit better, obviously, from the first game to the second game. I prefer maps that are like this. I don't like playing the noob maps where you're like walled off from your opponent. 31,000 gold. Oh my god. Compared to 2.8k. I do think the unit movement is a bit weird. The way units interact, attack is a bit weird. Ranked coming soon. Oh, apparently there's like a quick match ladder, by the way. There's quick match MMR. What is this? Group? Level. I don't know. What do you guys think? about Age of Empires. What is your opinion so far?